Chance LeCroy was shot and killed in his Hixson apartment 4 years ago. 3 men have been charged in the murder. Good evening. I'm Kim Chapman.
And I'm Josh Rowe. 3 men were charged in that murder. Patrick Carmody is one of those men. His trial was set to begin today, but he asked for a new judge. His next court date is set for next month. Tonight, NewsChannel 9 spoke with the victim's father, Danny LeCroy. He describes what his life has been like for the last 4 years, a period of time that's included almost 40 trips to a Hamilton County courtroom. Alyssa.
That's right, Kim and Josh. Danny LeCroy says 4 years after his son's death, it's finally time to speak out publicly about it. He didn't want to show his face on camera, but he did agree to sit down with me and share his story. Pictures from this scrapbook are memories Chance LeCroy's family are trying to hold on to. But if you ask his father, Danny, how he was holding up 4 years after his son's death.
How's it been?
You can be honest.
Well, I mean, it's tough. You know, it's tough to lose a child. And then you got other things added on top of it, makes it that much tougher.
The violent crime happened on September 9th, 2010, inside this Johnston Terrace home.
People in Ohio knew about it before I did. It was on the news before I knew about it.
A feeling he says he has to relive every time he takes a seat in a Hamilton County courtroom. And 4 years, he says, is just too long to have to face that reality.
It just wears on you. It just gets old. It's, you know, come on, do something. There's something wrong somewhere.
But he says he's not staying silent anymore.
Enough's enough. 38 times in court's enough. That's kind of what it was. 38 times is enough.
But putting his issues with the court system aside, he says he will never forgive the people accused of taking his son's life.
No, I don't get no easier. I don't guess it ever will. I'm not one of these people you're going to see on Oprah next week saying I forgive these people that did it. You know, no, it won't ever get easier.
And as we mentioned, 3 men were charged in the killing of 21-year-old Chance LeCroy. None of the accused men in this case. Patrick Carmody's trial is now set to begin in November. Billy Bob Parton pled guilty to the killing and was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Ronald Lee Pittman was set free on a $100,000 bond and is subject to monitoring since he testified against the 2 other men. He's facing charges of facilitating first-degree murder and especially aggravated robbery.